Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad, AF, boom, bam! How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? With the back up off the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me. Y'all love Kool and the Gang. I am so ready for my roller skate. So I'm breaking out all the tunes that I'm going to roller skate on. And that is definitely one of my favorites. I'm such a huge Kool and the Gang fan. I'm such a huge Kool and the Gang fan from back in the day. I actually remember going to Kings Island in Cincinnati one time, and they were there. I wanted to go so bad. I was so excited, but we didn't end up going. But anyway, do you like Kool and the Gang? Do you like music? Do you like music? Who doesn't like music? I don't think I've ever met a person in my life that's like, I don't like music. But what does kill me is when you ask somebody, like, what's your favorite song? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, what's your favorite band? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like, can you give me 5 bands that you like? No. Can you give me 2 bands that you like? I mean, I like all kinds of music. Heavy metal, country, all of it. Screamo, you like all of it? I just like anything, you know? Oh, kills me. If you want to know more about my music tastes, past and present, go over to my new channel, Peter Does Stuff Today, where I go through all of my... A squirrel literally just leaped from this top of this tree down to like the lowest branch. It was like, bang! Bam! I'm basically like a squirrel in the tree, you know? Anyway, over on my new channel, Peter Does Stuff, I'm posting my 3rd video today, which I thought I was going to get to do yesterday, but I didn't get to do it. And I am going through all of my favorite vinyl albums over there, and I'm really, really excited about it. Listen, I had dust all over my shirt because I was going through my old albums in the basement. I have all of my 45s from when I was growing up, and I haven't looked at those 45s or gone through them in quite some time, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise to me too, and I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys that have subscribed to that channel and are watching. It really means a lot to me. And thank you guys that have all bought merch for me. Be Too Much merch, Good Judy merch, Drama Fuel, Drama Class merch, all of it, family friendly. It really means so much to me, and all the people that have joined the True Crime Book Club and have also bought True Crime Period merch as well. So I appreciate it. All right, I want to get into this video. We're going to talk about Tati and how it appears that Tati got herself in a little bit of trouble. And we're also going to talk about Shane Dawson and how Shane Dawson is really kind of working behind the scenes, it appears. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, lip gloss first. Always and forever, lip gloss. Okay, so now, I get so many messages from people, right? And they're always like, do you have a cameo? Do you have a cameo? I want to give a shout out to I want to like have a private message for my sister, for my aunt, for my mom, for my husband, for my wife, all these people, right? And I haven't had a cameo, and to be honest with you, it's just because I'm way too lazy, and I don't really know what to charge, is what it is, okay? So I've kind of been doing my research, and I'm going to start a cameo today. So if I get it done in time for this video, it will be linked below. If you want to get a cameo from me, more power to you. It is what it is. I'm going to still shout out people for their birthday over here, okay? I'm just going to continue to do that. And, you know, I have sent private videos to people from time to time. One of my favorites was recently it was somebody's mom's 50th birthday, and I like sat on the patio and I just like filmed a video and sent it to her. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. But so many people ask you guys, and honestly, this is a true story, okay? I had a calendar that I was keeping over there when somebody would mention their birthday, and I would write it down. It got to the point where it was becoming like 10 and 20 birthdays a day, and I couldn't keep track of it, and I was like, oh my God, this is so much. So anyway, but I do have some birthdays today that I want to shout out, so let me get to them. Some of them are belated, and some of them haven't even happened yet. So let me get into, I have that poem by Darlene from Roseanne. I love this. This is literally, like when people say, what's your favorite poem in life? Like, oh, Emily Dickinson, screw her. Don't know her, don't care, okay? Oh, I hope I don't die and meet Emily Dickinson. And she's like, do you remember that one drama video that you made? With that emoji, whatever that is. And you said, screw you, Emily Dickinson. Yeah, screw you, Emily Dickinson. This is the only drama channel you're going to ever hear that told Emily Dickinson to screw you. Okay, to whom it concerns, I always cry when I read this. To whom it concerns, Darlene's work will be late. It fell on her pancakes and stuck to her plate. To whom it concerns, my mom made me write this, and I'm just a kid, so how could I fight this? To whom it concerns, I lost my assignment. Maybe I'll get lucky, solitary confinement. To whom it concerns, Darlene's great with the ball, but guys don't want tomboys when they're cruising the hall. To whom it concerns, I just turned 13, too short to be quarterback, too plain to be queen. To whom it concerns, I'm not made of steel. When I get blindsided, my pain is quite real. I don't mean to squawk, but it really burns. I just thought I'd mention it, to whom it concerns. By Darlene Connor. Why did I read that? To make myself cry today, my lord. Screw you, Emily Dickinson. It could have been one of your poems. Okay, so let's get in here too. I love that poem so much. Oh my God. Because it's so true, isn't it? By the way, I just want to give a shout out to, hold on a second here, not Vanessa Vanjie. Oh my God, I wish Vanessa Vanjie would send a little message out to me because I'm like one of her biggest fans of life. And she'd be like, Miss Vanjie. I love her so much. So great. Anyway, Vanessa said, why does everybody comment first? What do they win? Now, listen, Vanessa, let me tell you what you win. If I knew anything about editing, I would do like one of those. Do you remember I used to watch The Price is Right with my grandma back in the day? And they would do, I always wanted at the very end, what was that called? Oh shoot, why can't I can't remember what it's called. The super prize, do you know what I'm talking about? Which was like trucks and cars and dune buggies. Oh my God, I always wanted a dune buggy so much. But anyway, I wish I could have gone, what do you win? Here's what you win. But no, I love it. It makes me so happy when people fight for being first. And the craziest thing for me is when people are like 32nd and they're like first with a question mark. I'm like, no, but real nice try. I try to go in there every day and tell the person that's first that they're first, you know? And then the one that's like 6th and they're like first, I just let them think that they are. But anyway, that's what Vanessa. And then A said, I don't know, I always laugh, especially when they're not actually first. I love that too. I think it's so hilarious. Okay. Should we read Darlene's poem again? No, I don't think so either. Okay, so let's get into the birthday shout outs. Here it is. Merrick said, by the way, my birthday is tomorrow. I saw you liked my comment about a few days ago and I said I'd remind you closer to my birthday. I love you. So happy birthday, Merrick. I hope you have a great birthday. I think it was yesterday, actually. And then this is from Ivy. Ivy said, hey, Peter, it's my birthday today. And I don't know which date this was. This could have been 3 days ago. And I would just die if you could give me a little birthday shout out. If you film today, I watch your videos every time you post. I literally check every evening before bed and get so excited when I see a new one. Hope everything is going well with you and that you have an amazing day. It's Virgo season, so hopefully you'll be more productive than ever. So thank you, Ivy, for that, and I hope you had an amazing birthday. Birthday queen, Allison, I think her birthday was yesterday, said, Peter, this was 9/16, so this was 2 days ago. She said, can I get a birthday shout out today for my 23rd birthday from my favorite YouTube? You definitely can, 2 days late. It's first fail. Ha! Anyway. Happy birthday so much, Allison. I hope you had a great birthday. And Gomez Garita said, Peter, please remember my birthday on the 28th. I love you. And since proven by all of the belated birthdays I just did that I will never remember your birthday on the 28th, I'm just going to say happy birthday now. So let's get into this video. First of all, I want to give you guys, God, I can't believe I cried so much over that stupid poem. I love that poem. It's not a stupid poem. But anyway, probably one of the best episodes of Roseanne ever. Although she just made a mess of her life, didn't she? She's deserving of a drama series, don't you think, Roseanne? Anyway, so sad. I love that show. I grew up on that show. Anyway, for all of you that asked, get down on it. Get down on it. I'm ready to get down on it. Family friendly. No, anyway. But speaking of getting down on it and family friendly, I did get a shot in my butt today. Family friendly, medical shot in my butt. Because this is what my new spine back doctor recommended. I felt really good yesterday. I felt really good when I woke up today. And then I went and I got this shot. I was like, maybe I don't need it because I'm starting to feel so much better. And he was like, no, this goes right into the nerve. And that's what he recommended. I am with a fantastic doctor who is also kind of a family friend. So I just feel so blessed and I am so full of hope and inspiration. As you can see, I'm in a really great mood. So I put on my Twitter, I said, I'm hoping things seem like they're getting back to normal. I do have some good jokes, don't they? Like, why 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9, I know, it's so funny. But anyway, I love that joke so much. Guess what? Chicken butt. Oh, I do. Guess what? Chicken butt is like one of my favorite jokes. You know what else is a good joke to me? I was going to say Shane Dawson, but then all the haters would come and they'd be like, you're so mean to Shane Dawson. Anyway, okay, let's talk about Shane Dawson. So, where is Shane Dawson? Shane Dawson hasn't done anything and he hasn't put anything out. I think it currently in the world of Shane Dawson, no, it has literally been, I think 2 months, maybe over 2 months at this point. Shane Dawson, here he is. The last time he posted was 6/26, so we are coming up on 3 months of him not saying anything on anywhere. So that was when he posted that accountability video. 3 months is a long time, you know? Back in the day when the Tatis and everybody would take their breaks, and James Charles, I mean, every 2 weeks I'd probably throw up a video and be like, where's Tati? I mean, that would be a good video back in the day, where's Tati? So where's Shane? Where's he at? I'll tell you where he's at. He's selling new merch. Apparently. I was like sitting around the house today and I was like, whose life could I destroy today? No, I wasn't. I never think that. I mean, people think that about drama channels. Like, I really don't think that, okay? And in fact, today I probably wouldn't have made a drama video if there had been nothing. I probably just would have sat here and done birthday shout-outs for half an hour because so many of you are nice enough to say, I'd watch your video if you read the phone book, which I really appreciate. By the way, so many people are telling me that they're getting unsubscribed to my channel again. You guys listen. I have gone back and forth with YouTube about this for years. I don't know what to do about it anymore, okay? I just feel so blessed that I have a place where I can post videos for free, and I don't really look at all that stuff. I mean, it's cool. You know, it means a lot to me when I pass certain numbers and whatever, but like, I can't do anything about it. So just check and see if you're still subscribed to my channel. It makes me sad because the people that are invested and subscribe and have their notifications on aren't getting them, but past that, I don't know what else to do about it. So, I don't know, email YouTube, I guess, if you want to. If you don't, just check. I post videos daily on most of my channels. So anyway, oh, what was I saying? Who? Shane Dawson. Who's she? I don't know. What? I forgot all about her. Okay, Shane Dawson. So I was sitting around today and I was like, what am I going to make a video about, right? And I had some ideas because of the next thing that I'm going to talk about, this with Tati that somebody sent me. When I was looking through my emails and I received this email from Sean Dawson. I always call him Sean Dawson. From Shane Dawson Merch Store, which is interesting because I don't believe I've ever bought anything from Shane Dawson's merch store, so I don't know why I get that email from him. But anyway, so let me show you the email I got. Here, I'll put it up right here. And it says, this is like the heading of the email. It says, Shane Dawson Store, 2:15 p.m., spiraling since 1988. Now, I kind of thought that that was old merch, like an old merch design, but it says underneath here, new collection available now, Shane Dawson Store, and then it, okay, all this kind of stuff. So anyway, oh, I'm not going to put that up there because it has an address, and then people can like, you know what, I'm not going to put that up there. So when you guys are like, why is it not up there? That's why, okay? Because it has the address. I'm not going to put the address up there. But if you go to his store, it shows you on here the new merch that he has, and it says spiraling since, I think it's 1988, right? Spiraling since 1988. And then he's got sweatshirts and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff on there. And apparently this is new. But what I think is interesting about this, and I'm not saying that he has complete control over this, because I don't know if he does or he doesn't. There's been a lot of questions about people are like, is he still with Killer Merch? Is he not with Killer Merch? It appears that he's still with Killer Merch when I look at it. I don't really know, but he does have the final say over that. If Shane Dawson, who is in control of his own merch, okay, I know people don't want to believe this, but he's in control of his own merch. If he called somebody and said, because this would have to be, I mean, he would have to authorize it going out, finally. If he called them and said, I don't think right now is a good time for me to put out any merch. I think, you know, people will be like, this is speculative. He's selling, because, you know, like, I mean, let's talk about what he did for the month leading up to all of this. He was doing 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to buy my merch, but I'm so excited about the merch. You don't have to buy my merch, but I'm so excited about the merch kind of deal, right? Okay, so that was the last Shane that we saw, that fakety Shane that doesn't care about anybody buying his merch, but now is emailing people about his merch and pushing his merch because he has no other way to push it, apparently, you know? So anyway, I thought that was real interesting. Like, apparently there's stuff going on behind the scenes. Now people are like, well, Shane's got to make money somehow. I mean, sure. I mean, like, I mean, there's a lot of ways YouTubers are making money today. I don't know that that's necessarily the way that Shane Dawson wants to go, but hey, get your coin how you get your coin. You know what I'm saying? But did anybody catch that? Okay, so anyway, I mean, like, Shane could come back to YouTube. He could. But then people are questioning whether or not his channel is monetized or not. So when you look at his Social Blade, now I have gone back to some of his other videos that are still up, and there's ads again. So I do believe that YouTube has returned his monetization. From what I've seen, I found at least one video where it had monetization on it. Well, I guess we could go look right now and just see. When you go to Social Blade, because a lot of people are going to Social Blade is a third-party kind of discovery app, so to speak. So they aren't, like, you can't, like, say Social Blade isn't the one that's telling you. They're getting their information from YouTube, right? So when it looks like he is getting, like, okay, and then they kind of, like, transcribe it or translate it, right? So, like, for example, here, we'll just go to Shane Dawson's, his Social Blade today. Da-da-da-da-da. Always, as a drama channel, have Social Blade on the back of your hand because you want to know. Like that. Anyway, okay. So Shane Dawson today, when you go to it, it shows that he has already received today 141,321,000 views, okay? He hasn't posted a new video in forever. In the last 38 days, he's received 8.8 million video views. That's a lot of money, you guys. I mean, a lot of money if they were monetized, right? And it estimates that his monthly earnings are 2.2 thousand to 35.5 thousand, but typically they're on the higher end, so it's typically closer to 35 probably, okay? And so people are assuming because of that, he has returned his, he has gotten his monetization, he's making $35,000 a month. Well, that would be true if those videos were monetized. I don't know if those videos are monetized or not. You guys are getting to see it like in the action right here where we do it. Okay, so let's go to his channel, The Demon in My House. Let's see if there's any ads on it. I'm not seeing any ads. I'm not seeing any ads at all. But the other thing is too that he may have demonetized his channel. Yeah, I'm not seeing any ads on his channel. What was the one I found? Oh, wait. Oh no, that was a Rylan Adams video. His are obviously monetized. So, I mean, Rylan's still making money, but there's no reason why Rylan shouldn't be. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that I'm not seeing any ads on any of Shane Dawson's videos. So, but he could have demonetized his own videos too, you guys. I mean, like, that's the other thing that people are saying. The only reason we don't think that is because, like, Trisha Paytas and I think Jeffree Star, no, I don't think he did. Trisha Paytas came out and said that YouTube had demonetized his channel. She alluded to it in some video when she was, like, defending Shane. So that would make you think that he was doing that. Anyway, I don't know about that, but do you think it's interesting that he's got new merch coming out? Did I show you guys the merch? Did I put the pictures up? Well, if I didn't, I'll throw them back in there at some point. You guys are always like, you forget the pictures. Listen, quit being... I haven't forgotten pictures in a long time, okay? I haven't. So anyway... I hate that damn fan. Boost! People always love when I throw stuff behind me. Do you actually know where I got this from? Everything that I do on my channel is like Beast. That's from Alyssa Edwards. This, Gigi Gorgeous back in the day, okay? She used to do that. She'd go through like her favorites of the month and she'd take, you know... She'd take, like, I don't know, like a bottle of, like, you know, $700, like, Guerlain, whatever, perfume, and she'd go, I like it, and she'd throw it behind her. I'm like, girl, you just threw $1,000 in perfume behind you. I used to live for that back in the day. I miss those What's in My Purse bags. Do you remember that? Or my purse videos. I love those so much. Anyway, oh, I just got it on my teeth. Now I feel like an old lady up at the casino. Now let's talk about Hot Toddy. Now, Hot Toddy, I was sent this from somebody very important, okay? Very, very deep investigator of the world. And that means one of you on Twitter, who I asked if they wanted a shout out, and they said, I don't need a shout out. No, thank you. Keep it anonymous. I don't need a shout out. No, they didn't say that. They were very, very nice. In fact, I'll tell you what they said. They said, you could absolutely use it, because I asked them if I could use it. And they said, no need to shout me out. You do so much for me, and I appreciate your content during this quarantine so much. That was really sweet. But anyway, what they sent me was, here, I will put it up right here. We're going to get to my screenshot. My receipts! Whitney! I haven't said that in so long. Whatever you want, Bobby Brown, Bobby Christina. I miss all of them. I miss all of them together. It just breaks my heart so much, okay? I loved Whitney, and then what happened with Bobby Christina was absolutely tragic. And Bobby Brown, like we now know, like if you've ever watched the Whitney documentary, he was like the nice one he was the one that really wanted Whitney to turn it around. And you go back and you watch all this kind of stuff. Like listen, I think people will think I joke about it, okay? I am like such a huge die-hard Whitney Houston fan. Like die-hard, loved her from the way back in the day. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Anyway, Star Spangled Banner Days, all that which wore head up and the hair tie and all that kind of stuff. Okay, where am I getting to? Receipts. Okay. So, oh no, wait. Oreo released a graveyard cookie kit for Halloween and my kids are going to love it. That's from totallythebomb.com. I find all my stuff there to review. So here it is. On Tati's last thing that she posted on Twitter, here, I'll show it to you right here. Now the tweet has been taken down and it said, this tweet from Glam Life Guru has been withheld in response to a report from the copyright holder. So this is when she did, I can't even remember what it was now, but I don't know if this was the bullet to my heart, you know, that everybody said was, what was that? What's that band? They sing 1979 and they do a cover of Landslide, and I met him at a bar called Eden in Indianapolis. What's his name? Chris? What is the name of the band? Smashing Pumpkins. Anyway, is his name Chris? I can't remember. But I did meet that dude upstairs at this bar Eden way back. And I'm old. I met Courtney Hull too, okay? And I love her. I met her and I met Drew Barrymore at the patio in Broad Ripple. And it was like around my 21st birthday. If it wasn't, I think it might have been on my 21st birthday. But anyway, they were on tour. Hull was on tour, and that was when Drew Barrymore was dating the drummer. Not the drummer with the leopards only got one arm. Do you remember that song? Do you guys remember that song? Am I taking you back to the day? Back in the day. Anyway, but Drew Barrymore dated the drummer from the band Hole. And I was going into the bathroom, and Drew Barrymore was coming out, and I looked at her and was like, and she goes, yes, I'm Drew Barrymore. But she was real nice about it. And then I came out and I went onto the thing. And my roommate at the time, she lives in Berlin now. She's married to a rock star. True story, she really is. And but I'm not going to tell you who it is. So anyway, she was out there and she was going like this. And her and Courtney Love were doing a dance championship to Prince's Purple Rain. You cannot make this stuff up. This is my life. And I danced on stage with Britney Spears too. I wanna go. I did. They told us just to go like this and dance with Britney, and my husband was up there and he was like this, and he thought he was going to get discovered and be one of Britney Spears' new dancers, but that didn't happen. He's not. But anyway, so she got her thing taken down from copyright claim. Now, what's interesting about this is I have very rarely seen copyright claims on Twitter. Like, that is so weird to me. Don't you kind of think it's kind of weird? I haven't seen that before, so it makes you wonder if the person whose music she used is not happy with Tati, and that's why they took the tweet down. But I think it's kind of interesting, and I don't know. Here, I'm going to hit Learn More and see what it says. Oh, I'm hitting the screenshot. Hold on a second. Let me go to Hot Tati. Is she ever coming back? Where are these people? Where are these fools? And don't call nobody a fool. My mother taught me that. She said, don't call anybody a fool because it's not nice. Okay. And it says in the Bible, and I still can't find it in the Bible. What types of copyright complaints does Twitter respond to? Submitted under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, outlines for statutory requirements. I don't know what all that means. Am I a copyright holder? How do I know what to consider before submitting? So you have to submit it, okay? Which means that somebody had to submit this on Tati. Damn, Tati can't catch a break, can't she? She cannot catch a break to save her life. Half of you out there are like, we don't care, we don't like her anyway. And the other half are like, what's going on with poor Tati? That's the half, like, I'm right in the middle, sitting on the fence. Where do I go? I don't know. What do you guys think Tati's going to do when she comes back? I think she's just going to start posting content again. I think they're all going to do that. I think they're all going to be like a big, like, I think to some degree, it's going to be kind of like an F you to anybody that cares. That they're going to be like, you don't deserve any answers and we're just going to move on. I really do. Like, at this point, what can you do? I mean, Shane Dawson's been gone for 3 months. Like, what could he really say? Like, I would really be interested to know. Because a lot of people ask me this. They're like, what could Shane Dawson do that would change your opinion about him going forward? And I don't really know, because like for me personally, it isn't just all of the stuff that's come out. Like that was kind of the frosting on the cake for me, honestly. It was how I felt about Shane Dawson personally before that. and how I had seen him act with the trying to sell the merch and the phoniness and the manipulation of his fans and the background scenes of things that I had heard, you know? And it was collectively all this stuff together that made me kind of start side-eyeing him, so that when all this stuff came out and then the way that he handled it was done so poorly, I was kind of like, okay, I'm out, I'm done, right? So, you know, like Shark Tank, I'm out. So it's like, you know, I don't know what Shane Dawson could do. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Shane Dawson's anymore. I don't know that I would enjoy watching his content. Now, would I watch his content to report on it on this channel? And I want to make this very, very clear. For the one person that comes back to me a year from now and says, you said you never watched Shane Dawson's videos again. I absolutely will watch his videos to report on them on this channel, okay? But would I watch them for enjoyment again? No, I don't think that I would. Who was I watching the other day? I was watching somebody, and it was kind of a big YouTuber. I can't remember who it was. And they were answering something about Shane Dawson. And they said that and I think like this is like the misconception about it too, that they said that they had just started watching him like at the point. Who was this? God, I wish I could remember who this was. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, because it was in a video that I watched, put it in the comment section below. They said that their interactions with them, like they didn't really know a whole lot about them before they were like introduced to them. It was somebody like he did a video with or something, I can't remember. And then they never like looked back at their his old videos and stuff. They just were like, oh, I like what he's doing now and whatever. And I was like, you know, this is very true of how my relationship was with him too. I didn't go back and look at all that stuff. So I was rather surprised when it all came out. You know, so like that to me, and it's also kind of like, it's so sad at this point. Like, I don't really know what it would take for me to repair all that. Tati in a different situation to me. I feel like, personally, I just feel this way, that she owned a lot in that last video, whether she read it on a script or not. Hey, she came out and said, I'm reading it on a script, legal approved this. And you know what? Aces to somebody for being honest. If she came out there and read that script and acted like she wasn't reading it off a script, that would have been a different story. But she said she was reading it off a script. I'm reading what legal has told me that I can read. So I appreciate that, you know. There's something about Tati that I relate to. Do I think that Tati is calculating and decisive behind the scenes when it comes to being a businesswoman? Absolutely. Do I think that she's manipulative of her fans? No. And there's a difference to me with that. Do I think that she dipped into being manipulative with her fans when it came to the whole James Charles video? Absolutely. And that was the one moment in time that you saw it. So I don't look at one person's moment in time and say, this is indicative of who they are across forever. I look at that one moment in comparison to everything else they've been. So to me, it's going to be really, what does she do when she comes back, you know? I'm not saying that I'm going to be sitting there like, you know, dying to see every video of hers, but I'm more open to be forgiving of watching hers in the future than I am of watching Shane's. I'm just kind of like over the whole Shane Dawson thing at this point. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's humorous funny. I don't think it's cute. I don't think there's anything enjoyable about it. I think it's in bad taste, you know, and I just think, and I don't know, it's a lot. It's just a lot. So I don't know what he could do at this point, but he does still have a very, very strong fandom out there. Probably many of you that still love him and are like, I don't really care what he did and I'm going to forgive it, you know, going forward and whatever. And okay, and that's yours to do it, and then you can go buy this merch, I guess, you know? So anyway, I don't know, but it's obvious something's going on behind the scenes. It makes you wonder, like, when is he going to come back? Like, what will be that point? I also kind of wonder if a lot of these people are going to wait till 2021 and say, I'm just taking the rest of the year off, I'm coming back in 2021, and then I'm going to be brand new. I will tell you this. There is something about Shane Dawson. Oh, this started getting longer. I think Tati has a lot of what's the saying? I'm trying to think of, like, her hands in a lot of irons or whatever, you know. I think she's got a lot of different business things she needs. Plus, I don't know that money is a huge concern to her, and I think that she, you know, has her husband's income as well. So I don't know that all of that is super important to Tati. I think she's doing what she wants to do. With Shane Dawson, power and control, being seen a certain way, his reputation and all of that is very, very important to him. I really do think so. You know, Michelle Phan left the YouTube, let me look it up, years ago. I don't know when she posted the last video, but it was absolutely fantastic what she did with the cartoon. If you haven't seen it, is she back? What? No, Tati, no. Oh my God, she's back, and who even knew? Oh, she's pulling views too. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Oh my God. Okay, so Michelle Phan posts, oh, she's live right now. Are you really, gal? She is live and 50 people are watching it. I am blown away. Well, anyway, you know, she did that video talking about why she ended, or why she left, you know, YouTube. And then she came back and all this kind of stuff. I guess she's been back for a while now. Did she take that video down? I don't see it anywhere in here. But anyway, she's been posting videos. She gets 200 to 700,000 views a video. So she's doing good. But anyway, her video that she posted, I don't know where, I can't find it now, but it's from years ago. It was a cartoon explaining why she left and that she got caught up in all this. And people loved it and they thought it was great. I could see Shane Dawson doing something like that and then taking an extended leave off of YouTube. I mean like years off of YouTube. I am blown away. Now, I heard that Michelle Phan was back. Somebody told me that she was back because of her makeup company and things like that, but I didn't realize she was posting YouTube videos. Oh, I'm going to check this out. I'm going to check this out. Oh, okay. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. You got to see it live drama. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you later. Bye.